I'm seeing like old buildings, like one-story wooden buildings,
Mhm.
and the road is dirt. Um,
Can you look down at your body in your mind's eye? And can you look down at your feet and see, starting from your feet, can you see your feet?
uh, I can see my feet, I think.
Do
Yeah,
you have shoes on?
I have bare feet.
If you look at your hands in your mind's eye, can you tell? You look at them if you're male or female.
I, I think I'm a man. I have very strong, big hands. And my feet are wide
Good.
and big.
And as you're looking at this scene with these old one-story buildings made out of wood in the dirt road, look around more and see, are you there by yourself?
I'm not seeing other bodies, but I have a sense maybe I am. They're coming in. Like they're busy, like a small town. People are going to shops and doing their business in town.
Mhm. And does it have a feeling of, what does it feel like, this scene to you? How are you feeling in it?
Well, I feel like I'm on the outskirts watching, and I'm alone, but they're unaware of me. They they don't know I'm there, or
Mhm.
um, they're not talking to me.
Can you see what you're dressed like or what other people are wearing?
Um, it reminds me of like a old like movie. I want to say Gunsmoke.
Mhm.
Uh, the ladies have long dresses on and hats, and the men are, wearing, some are wearing just pants and shirts and suspenders and fewer are wearing suits. Yeah.
And what is the general feeling that you get from this scene as you're watching on the outskirts?
Everybody's happy and social and having a regular day in town.
Very good. And why do you think you're here watching this scene? Why are you observing this?
I am dead.
You're dead. How do you know that?
I feel like I'm not, I don't know, like I'm not part of that. I'm watching people.
Did you die in this scene?
Um,
This town that you're observing?
I I know the people, some of the people, and I think I feel like I died in a farming equipment accident of some sort. I see like a big, I mean, I would call it a combine.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And was this a traumatic death for you?
yeah, I,
Yeah.
yeah, I was caught in the equipment and cut up pretty bad. I couldn't be saved.
Okay. You can observe this during the scene, but you won't experience the pain that you experienced during your death. So tell me, what is it that you are here to learn about from this scene where you died in a traumatic way? What do you need? It's going to help you.
My family and my children were very shocked and they loved me very much. And the people in the town knew what had happened as well. They were people I knew.
So you were loved by your family and children included, and are very much missed after this incident happened and had passed away.
Yeah.
Now, is that the lesson that you are to know today from this scene and take away from it? This is the information. Of how loved you are, how loved you are.
I was pushed. I was pushed by someone on the machine with me.
So someone caused this.
Yeah.
Who can you see who that was?
It was my brother.
Hmm.
Who farmed with me.
And why did he do this?
He wanted the land to himself.
So no one knew about this during this lifetime after you passed away, that in fact it wasn't an accident, it was done purposely. Did no one
Yeah,
know about this?
yeah, they thought it was an accident.
Uh, and this is what you are to see as well during this scene. Is that correct?
Yeah, uh,
Is there more that you need to know about this situation and what happened to you with your brother?
um, I'm not really getting any more information.
Very
He,
good.
he, he took care of my family.
Mhm.
Um, but
What's the message that why do you need to know this in this lifetime?
it leaves me suspicious of people
Uh, in this lifetime,
in this lifetime.
suspicious of people have.
That people sometimes have a hidden agenda, or they turned but it's also given me the gift of discernment to see people correctly, not to be fooled, although it happens.
Yes. Very good. Well, thank you for this scene and for these messages for you to know in this lifetime to take back today. Is there anything else that you need to take away from this scene today?
I don't think so.
Very good. So we're going to close that scene now. Just going to have it fade away, gradually fade away in your mind. And we're going to travel along to another scene. We're going to drift along gently, gradually, just floating along. And eventually we're going to stop and we're going to step into another scene. And as I count down from 3 to 1, you're going to arrive at the new scene. 3, you're continuing to float along and drift along gently. 2, you've stopped now. You've stopped at your new scene. And 1, when you've arrived, you are in your new scene. And you're looking around at where you are. Tell me where you are.
It's a the feeling is not so, it's light, it's not so heavy, it's metal. It seems like I'm somewhere where there's a lot of metal. Um,
Mhm.
like
How do you know that?
it's cold.
Mhm.
Maybe it's really air conditioned or something. And
Would you say you're in a body? You mentioned you were cold. Are you in a body?
oh,
You're not in a body?
I don't know.
Can you put your hands out and can you tell me if you see a physical body?
Um, yeah, I can see hands.
Are they your hands?
No, they're they're not my hands. I struggled to feel like they were my hands, but they were more like being shown to me.
So are you observing this scene and seeing someone else there?
Um,
Tell me more.
yeah, I feel like I'm observing something, but there's not much in this scene. There's just this metal room or area or something.
Do you see walls? Metal walls?
Yes. Yeah, I see metal walls.
And you mentioned that it was cold.
Yeah.
Do you see a door?
Uh, there seems to be a door.
Do you see a door?
It's it's like it's not a regular door, but it's like um big metal wall.
Mm-hmm. Does it slide open?
Yeah, it doesn't have a handle on it.
So are you?
Yeah, it's like an electric door or something that slides.
Mm-hmm. And is there any other furniture in this room?
There's no furniture where I'm seeing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just almost like just a wall.
And you mentioned you were observing. And who are you observing that you saw that was in the room?
Um, I don't really. It's like I'm lost. I can't sense there's other people, but
Mm-hmm.
the hands were shown to me because I was looking for hands,
Mm-hmm.
trying to extend my hands, but it didn't, they weren't my hands.
And if you look down at your body, do you have a body yourself in this scene? Do you have feet?
Um, no, I don't have feet.
No feet. So it's your consciousness that's there observing this?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going
I'm,
to go ahead.
yeah, I don't sense my body.
Mhm. I'm going to count from 3 down to 1, and we're going to fast forward this scene into another time, an hour later. So let's do that now. 3, 2, 1. It's now an hour later. And how are things now as you observe in this metal room?
Um, there's more like objects. They almost look like big open shells. And there's some color to them, some blues and turquoise and light dancing off of them.
Mhm. Did you say shells or shelves?
Shells, as in seashells.
Okay. And is the door closed that's on the slider?
Uh, yeah, it's behind and back quite a ways.
Can you open that door?
I'll go. Um, it seems to be locked. I can't push it open.
Mhm. Can you go through the door or under the door, out into another area if you're not in a body?
Yeah, I can just go through it.
What's on the other side?
Um, um,
It's going to come clear in your mind.
there
What
was
is? Go ahead.
there was initially like I would describe it as like an angry or aggressive face, and then that faded away, and I'm not really able to see much.
What is the sense of why you're brought to this scene? Is it a ship? Is it a factory?
Um, I don't think it's a factory.
Mhm.
It, there seems to be some resonance around. Perhaps it's a ship.
Do you see people?
No, no.
Do you have a sense of other consciousness around you?
Yeah, it's I'm seeing chairs. It
Mhm.
looks almost like a line of chairs looking out like at a movie theater or something, but there's no one in the chairs.
And I'm wondering if we can connect with your higher self
Mhm.
and speak to your higher self about why you're at this scene.
I'm seeing a young, like teenager aged, blonde haired. I think it's a boy.
Mhm. What is this boy wearing?
Some t-shirt and some cotton pants and a belt. Some like cotton shoes, loafers or something like that. Seems
And what is the boy doing?
just started walking by.
Mhm.
Uh, Seems at ease.
Do you have the sense that this is you? You're observing you in this lifetime?
Uh, could be. I don't have a strong sense of who that person is, but it could be me.
I'd like to know why you're at this scene. What is it that you need to know
I
from?
was I was abducted, is what I'm being told.
And do you have a sense of when this was? Is
Uh, Maybe 14 or 15
mhm.
years old.
And who took you? Who took this boy?
Uh, Non-humans.
Do you see these non-humans?
No, no, I don't see them or feel them.
And why did they take this boy?
To experiment.
And again, as you're observing this, do you have the sense that you are to learn something by this? Or that this was you in another life.
I was implanted with great knowledge of another universe or place where people live. That is of higher consciousness. I was shown this place, but I don't have great memory of it. It's confusing.
Was the experience frightening?
No,
Were you returned to your family?
yes,
Do you still have access to this greater knowledge of another universe in this lifetime?
um, it's very limited.
Is there a way that you can access this information in this lifetime? That Kim can access it?
Through meditation,
Yes. And is this information that would be good for her to know and others?
it might be.
What is the reason that Kim was shown this scene today where she was the abducted teenager? Is that correct?
Yeah,
Why does she need to know this?
because she knows she's different.
Mm-hmm. Different how?
That she has gifts to see things and know things and doesn't feel like she fits in with most people.
Mm-hmm.
Never really has.
Should she do this meditation to access this information? Is that something that she should do?
Yes, to do it to open for that to come through her.
And is that something that should be shared eventually with others, other humans, for their benefit? Or is it only for Kim?
It's for others as well.
Mhm. Very good. Is there anything else that needs to be passed along or known from this scene?
Um, just that she wasn't harmed, that it was with benevolent
Mhm.
beings.
Do these benevolent beings, where are they from? Are you able to say, or who are they?
They're Arcturians. Uh,
Mhm.
and I'm not, they're from very far away.
Very good. If there's nothing else that needs to be passed along from this scene, we're going to leave it. And we're just going to let it fade away. And as we do, you're going to find yourself gradually just floating, moving along from this scene. Just relax. Just breathe in, breathe out. Finding yourself comfortable. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing, breathing out. And let's take up where we were, floating along, away from the scene with the teenage boy. And we're floating and drifting. You find yourself floating and drifting, almost like you're on a cloud, floating along, drifting along. When I count from 3 down to 1, you're going to find yourself stepping into another scene that you need to know about today. 1, you're stepping in to your new scene. And as you see in front of you, it becomes clear to you where you are and what you're doing. And when things become clear in your mind, tell me what you're seeing. You'll find it easy to just see everything clearly in your mind.
I am at a crystal castle.
Beautiful.
It's very large. It's in like a city.
Are you inside the castle?
I'm outside. I can see it.
Beautiful. And as you look around, tell me what else you see.
There's a lake, a big lake. There's mountains.
Can you see the sky?
I can see the sky.
What color is it?
It's very pale gray blue sky.
And can you tell me if you have a sense or feeling or visually you can see if you're in a body?
Um, um, I kind of drifted away. I I think I can fly.
Very good. Can you fly back to the castle?
Ah, yes, I can.
Are
I
you little? Are you
I think I'm a dragon. I
dragon?
I feel like I have or I'm on a dragon. Uh,
Can you can you see if you have hands or
um,
feet?
yeah, I'm being told that I'm human and I can see my small body on this dragon-like creature.
Mhm. Very good. And you can fly on this dragon.
Yeah.
And as you're flying and looking around, tell me what else you see. Do you see other people?
Down below, I can see people. Um, there are other dragons or dragon-like creatures flying around.
Hmm. Do they have people on them?
Oh, yes.
What color is your
to.
dragon?
Oh, it's purple and silver and there's some blue,
Mhm.
like crystal stones on the back.
Of the dragon?
Yeah.
Do you have a sense if this is Earth?
Um, it's another dimension,
Mhm.
but there's human-like beings there.
Mhm. Do they look like what we on Earth look like now?
Sorry, what was the question?
Do the beings that you see, the other beings, the other human looking like humans, do they look like what humans look like now in our reality?
Yes, but they're smaller.
How
They
much
seem
smaller?
they seem like they're maybe just 5 feet tall,
Mhm.
adult, and they're smaller, like um like a teenager might be. They're not big like a full-grown adult.
Mhm. And is the sense about this scene, and is it a nice feeling? Is it a
Yeah, it's a light and friendly feeling. It doesn't seem to have
Mhm.
like adversaries around.
Mhm.
Um, there's people use telepathic communication. Um,
Is that how you communicate?
yeah, yeah.
Very good. I'm wondering why you're brought to this scene today.
Boy, yeah.
What is it that you need to know about this scene that's important for you to know today?
That I have access to this place and I go there when I sleep.
Ah,
And I could go there if I intend to in my waking state or meditation. And it's a place that I can get information,
mhm. What information?
information about healing the physical body.
Mhm. Were you a healer in this? Are you a healer in this life?
Yes.
What kind of healing did you do?
I did. It looks like I did physical healing.
Mm-hmm.
People were brought there for physical healing. And sometimes just their consciousness was brought there for healing.
Mm-hmm. And did you use hand-on healing or energy healing? What kind of healing did you do with physical healing when you were talking about that?
Um, Sometimes hands-on healing if they were in an emergency or difficult, but mostly energy healing.
Mm-hmm. And was this particular healing, can you tell me more about it? The energy healing?
Say that again. Well,
Can you tell me more about what the energy healing was that you did in this lifetime?
it was just like scanning the body
Mm-hmm.
and clearing any blockages and then infusing energy to raise their vibrations so whatever it was didn't return the interference in their body.
Right. And is Kim supposed to know that by going to this scene, it's to her so that she remembers or becomes aware about her ability to access this through meditation and her sleep?
Yeah, she's
Mhm. Is it to remind her also of her ability as a healer?
yes, yes, and that
Right.
not to limit herself, that it's not that, it's through intention
Mm-hmm.
and request for healing from people.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Um, I don't know, those are just the words that were coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I have that gift and sometimes people ask and sometimes people don't ask to be healed, but I can, if you will, send them that healing
Mm-hmm.
in a correct way that doesn't harm them,
Right.
or
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like through their higher selves, you can
yes,
do
yeah,
it do it that way,
yes, yes,
or they can request healing from you.
yes.
Very good. So, is this all the information that she needs to learn or become aware of from this scene?
Yes, from this scene, that is
what she needs to know.
what I need to know.
Thank you. I have some questions from Kim, but before we do that, I would like to ask you if there's any entities or attachments or black magic or earthbound spirits that require to be removed and returned to source or other universes or dimensions, if they're AI, if these need to be taken off today.
Yes, there are some attachments to Kim.
Very good. I'm going to ask you for your help and also to bring in some of the higher being archangels to assist with this today. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, Kuan Yin, Uriel, Azrael, Zedkiel, Gabriel. I'd like them all to come and assist with this today. And I ask that all these entities and any dark entities and attachments, any earthbound spirits that have lost their way, any AI, machines, cables, attachments, any black magic, they are all put in Archangel Michael's net of light now. And this net of light has surrounded Kim completely. All of her fields, her energetic fields, this beautiful net is surrounding all of these energies now. And I'm going to count down from 3 to 1. As I do, all of these entities and attachments and earthbound spirits and AI and black magic are all going to be taken up and out off of her. And all the organic conscious beings are going to be returned by the archangels to source. And all of the AI that has no conscious organic consciousness will be returned to the AI dimension. 3. Everyone is in place. 2. All of these entities are being removed now by the archangels. They are being taken up and out. You might find you can feel that or have a sense of that being taken off. 1. All of these entities and attachments, black magic, AI, earthbound spirits are all removed completely. And I can see Archangel Michael and the other archangels removing these entities and taking them up to source. And I can see Archangel Metatron taking the AI devices, machines, cables, all being taken up and out to the AI dimension where they can return to where they are from. And I'm going to ask Kuan Yin to send healing light to each and every part where all of these entities were and these attachments and AI devices in her, Kim's entire entity, energy fields and body. Kim, what color would you like to be sent? Just transmute any leftover energies that might be there and to fill these areas with light.
Violet light.
Beautiful. I can see that beautiful light being sent now from Kuan Yin down into each and every part where every dark, low vibration might still be there and transmuted now by this beautiful violet light. And Kuan Yin is going to continue to do that as we continue. And you might feel that beautiful energy now. Now as we continue, and I'm going to speak directly to Kim's higher self. I have
To receive information.
yeah. So while I have your attention, higher self, is there anything that you can pass along to the humans who really seem to be caught up in a lot of energies that are shifting and seems quite heavy at times? Is there any information that you would like to share with us about that might help to calm people or give direction?
It's important to know how things feel in your body, to sit with them and to trust that feeling in your heart, separate from your thoughts. To know and ask for connection with God and Source.
Mm-hmm.
And to learn to trust that over our eyes and our thinking mind.
There's a lot of worry and talk about upcoming events and information coming out and EBS, and people are quite fearful and have actually sort of reached a limit of tolerance, I guess you want to call it, knowing that many people are still asleep, and those of us who are awake are like, okay, let's get on with things. Will this happen anytime soon? Knowing, of course, there is no such thing as time, but
there is a lot of fear-induced stories that are woven in with the truth.
It's hard to know what's truth and what's not truth.
It is. It can be confusing.
Is it better to just simply focus on what do you want things to look like in your world, and instead of focusing on any of the other, it's hard to not get pulled into it.
Yeah. It's important to find joy in our everyday lives and stay connected and grounded and um, to stay away from people that perpetuate a story.
Yeah, I've heard that it's really important for us all to stay connected, us like minded people, and that's really what's most important for our own healing and for collectively. Is that true?
Yes, it's true. And to to know to know who those people are by how you feel, and that our answers are in the on the inside, and that not no one has knows what's going to happen, that ultimately God knows, and that much is happening
Mhm.
that we're not shown. I think, or I know, I trust. I trust my heart. Trust our heart.
Very good. Just before I go, I just need to make sure that all the cables and attachments have been cut by Archangel Michael that might be attached to Kim,
Thank you.
and do that now. And as we're finishing off now, we're going to say thank you to all the people that came today to help, all the higher beings, and ask that they recede into the background, and that the information, and say thank you to all the information that Kim received today during this session, and ask that Kim's higher self recede back. And thank you so much for
Thank you.
coming to this session today.